Sergio Ramos, a young Andalusian with long, silky hair who has conquered the Spanish capital. A man with innate leadership, sometimes excessive, but who leaves no one indifferent. Gerard Piqué, a Catalan appreciated for his sense of humor and his tackles, with or without the ball. A committed businessman known throughout the world for his impeccable ball skills and the glamorous couple he forms with his partner. Between the two men, the relationship has always been unstable. The incessant bickering on the pitch and the many jabs at each other in the media have long been the symbol of the rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona. But beyond this battle between the two archenemies, the question remains, who do you think is the better defender? Subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football in video. Sergio Ramos and Gerard Piqué, it is the story of a friendship that has been thwarted. The two central defenders who won a World Cup and 2 European championships together have long been at odds with their respective clubs. More specifically, from 2008, the year Piqué returned to Catalonia, to 2021, the year Ramos left the Spanish capital. The two men have been at the top of the world's best center-backs for a decade. 11 times a member of the FIFA Team of the Year, 9 appearances in the UEFA 9, and a 6th place in the Ballon d'Or ranking for Sergio Ramos. 4 times in the FIFA Start List, 5 nominations for the UEFA Team of the Year, and a 21st place in the Ballon d'Or ranking for Gerard Piqué. In terms of individual awards, the results are clear. The former Real Madrid captain is far superior. But Gerard Piqué can legitimately look any footballer in the eye when it comes to the number of trophies won. 30 over the period. That's 10 more than the Andalusian, but with 1 less Champions League. Their long-distance duel has also been expressed in their style of play. If the two men inevitably have common characteristics, their impeccable positioning on the pitch, their countless clean and decisive interventions, or their tranquility with the ball. They have a lot of things making them different, from the discipline on the pitch to the quality of their play. First of all, in terms of discipline on the pitch, this is a point that will not surprise you, as we know Ramos' appetite for red cards. He's a very bad guy when you're playing against him, but he's very effective when you're his teammate. Piqué, who is a little cleaner, can boast during this period that he has never been sent off in a Clásico. By comparison, Ramos, the man most rushed to the dressing room in La Liga history, has received 4 red cards. No matter, powerful and very dominant thanks to his height of 6'4", Barca's number 3 was, in his heyday, an impassable defender. He was fast. Certainly not as fast as Ramos, but fast enough for such a big man. His quick reactions and incredible follow-through have been crucial for the Blaugrana for so many years. Ramos, for his part, has become one of Real Madrid's greatest captains over the years. He has combined his athleticism with an above-average level of technique for a defender. Finally, in addition to their defensive range, Sergio Ramos and Gerard Piqué are formidable offensive weapons. 2 stoppers, accustomed to going up to provide the extra space for their team's attacking phases. 2 goal scorers at heart, who have become symbols of the modern-day defender-goal-getter because of their thirst for victory. Piqué is the best scoring defender in the history of the Champions League. Ramos is simply the defender with the most goals scored since the beginning of the 21st century. Better still, he will forever be the first defender to score in 2 different Champions League finals. An anomaly made almost commonplace by the man who has made set pieces one of his favorite playing fields. But more than elusive defenders and strikers, Sergio Ramos and Gerard Piqué will remain 2 leaders of men with an almost unrivaled aura. 2 leaders with a fabulous state of mind, always there to scare their opponents and show the way to their own team. Typical product of Masia, grandson of the former Barca president Amador Bernabeu, a last name that is one of the best joke patterns for Ramos, Piqué, like Puyol and Xavi, will forever embody the DNA of the Catalan club. In both social media and in interviews, he has never missed an opportunity to take up arms against those who would attack his club, and especially not against Sergio Ramos. The latter has become a monument to Madridism and has contributed greatly to the revival of the club after the Galacticos period, to the point where he has become one of the leaders of the team. At Madrid, the years have passed, the coaches have come and gone, but Ramos has always remained. In the end, history speaks for them. The two men are part of that line of players who, at the mention of their name, are immediately attached to a club. And who better to talk about these two legends than the players of the football world? He is an incredible player, a brilliant player. For me, one of the best central defenders of all time. For me, he's the best defender in the world. There are a lot of very good defenders, but the most complete is him. Gerard, we played together in Manchester. We had many fantastic moments. The best player I have faced, Sergio Ramos. He's a great center back. it's really tough against him. Then he scores goals. Gerard Piqué, when he was at Man United, was not the Gerard Piqué we see at Barcelona now. We knew he had talent and would do great things in football. I spoke to Sir Alex Ferguson, who himself spoke to Pep Guardiola. He said that one of the key elements and fundamentals Barcelona needed was to have Gerard Piqué. The most difficult opponent? There are a lot of good defenders, but it was always a pleasure to face Sergio Ramos. I have always been happy to be able to compete with him. Let's face it, as a pillar of their respective defenses for years, it is subjective to say that so-and-so is better than the other. It obviously depends on the affinities. One thing is for certain, playing against them at their premium was a real headache. However, when we take a closer look at the parameters mentioned above, we can legitimately say that Sergio Ramos is the big winner of our fratricidal duel. And for you, who is the best? Tell us what you think in the comments. If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like it, to share it,